We make the strings
louder.
So I'm messing with the Saab a little bit today, and gonna be doing some modifications on this thing, or some like random modifications. So thanks to esaabparts.com. I was talking with Matt. He's actually watched some of my videos, and he's on one of the the Saab Owners of North America, which is a Facebook group where there's tons of Saab guys and lots of cool information. Everybody's kind of sharing stuff and helping each other out. So that's pretty cool. He sent me some things to delete these little trim deals right there. And another thing that I bought today. So I've been getting kind of poor fuel economy with this thing. I don't know, it's about 19 or so, just average, cruising around everywhere you go. Which I guess isn't the most, you know, the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best. So once you get out from a drive though, if you come over here and you fill this intake, like this pipe right here, is really, really hot. So I mean, it's just heat soaking. I know it was. I knew it was gonna from the second I put it on there. But I just wanted to hear the turbo noises, and that kind of satisfied my, you know, little random craving to do that for a little while. But yeah, so I went ahead and I ordered this. I got this from O'Reilly's. I looked up the part number on K&N's website, and they just had them order it, and it was here in like a day. So I got that from them, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put the factory little air box back on it, and so that I ain't gonna be able to hear the turbo noises anymore, but hopefully I'll have cooler intake air temps, and I'll get better mileage, and maybe have a little bit more power, because it's probably reading a really high intake air temp because of this, and in turn of that, it's probably like retarding the timing and adding fuel, and you know, that could be some of the reason why I'm getting poor fuel economy. Whereas this, it kind of actually gets its cold air from down in the fender. You could see it has that, and then it kind of has a little pipe that comes in front of the radiator, and it, like, you know, uses it as a wall. I don't know how it all works, but I'm assuming I'm gonna get better mileage, hopefully. So 5 minutes later, I got rid of that hot air intake. I got the factory box back in there with the nice, clean, brand new K&N. So it says, I don't know, that's whatever. It shows CFM charts and comparisons and all the other stuff. I don't know if it works or not. I just put it in there because it needed an air filter anyhow. So Matt was kind enough to supply me with these little trim pieces right here. Basically, they go in the front bumper, and it deletes that ugly orange, like amber running light that's supposed to be there. So the blinkers are up in the headlights, and I don't know, I think it's gonna look a hell of a lot better without those on here. So that literally took me 5 minutes, and you can see I pulled out this little piece right there because you do have to reuse that, and I just hit it with this satin black like trim paint, and just so it matches the new kind of darker refreshed deal. But yeah, that looks way better. I didn't even like think that it would make that big of a difference, but now actually looking at it, like seeing that side marker deleted, it looks way better. Another thing I've been wanting to do on the front of this, just to kind of test it out, since I do have the black wheels now, kind of wanted to black out the grills. So I went outside and grabbed the ones off the parts car, hit them with that satin black, and there they are. So I'm just going to try to pop these guys out. There's just some tabs holding them in. So there it is with the black grill and the updated everything. I really do like the way it looks. I feel like the inside of the headlights are a little bit too chrome now. And then definitely having the license plate in the front kind of sucks. But yeah, so this is, I don't know, I kind of feel like the stereotypical dude that like grabs like a can of Plasti Dip and just like blacks out all the chrome on his car. But I do think this car does look really good with the blue and the black. It would look really well with the blue and the silver too. I really liked it when I had the aero wheels on there, but I definitely like these a little bit more. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Maybe I should have left the Saab emblem in the center, like gray. I could probably just take a little bit of lacquer thinner on a little towel and dab that off probably. So I do like the little subtle lit changes on it. There is a few other little things I need to do to this. The motor mount on the tranny, you got a replacement one of those. OEM Saab stuff, OEM windshield wiper blades. This is a part of the all-wheel drive, the transfer case, not the transfer case, the rear differential in Jamie's Saab, and this is a rear wiper blade deal. All pretty much OEM parts, and like I said, esaabparts.com is like the place to go. When I was first got my red wagon from the auction, it was like missing a tail light bulb, like the blinker, and it was like this really weird random socket, and didn't know where the hell I was gonna find it, and ended up finding, a couple people on that Saab group pointed me to Saab Parts. It was right on there, and it was like everything 100% like breaks it down exactly how you would in like an OEM, like at the dealer. You're able to do that at home, get all the part numbers and everything. Really easy to do. But yeah, if you have a Saab and or you're wanting to get a Saab, just know that there is parts available, and Saab Parts definitely makes it way easy for that. Yeah, I will be installing some of those other parts shortly. The motor mount over here. I wanted to put the new windshield wipers on, but this windshield is just like pitted and just crazy, so I might end up replacing it here soon. So I'm not putting the windshield wipers on, and I'm waiting. There's this like genuine Saab. They make these shift bushing deals that kind of eliminate some of the slop in the shifter. And to get to that motor mount, you gotta like remove the battery box and everything, and I might as well do that all at the same time. What's up, guys? So a lot of you guys have been asking, like, what the hell is this thing right here? So this is a Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, the twin turbo 6-speed V6 thing with a rod knock. David has been what's he doing in there? So David has been searching Craigslist, talking to random people all across the United States, looking for parts, trying to find an engine, because basically that thing has a rod knock. So what he did is he I don't know, Dave, did you post a want to buy?
No, the guy saw my ad for the one on Craigslist for sale, and he's like, well, I just wrecked mine, so, you want to buy it?
Yeah.
And at first it's supposed to be like, oh, I'm going to pull the engine out of it and tranny and stuff, and you can have that for $1,500, and he's like, no, you just have the whole car.
Nice. So anyhow, what year is this one?
95.
So this is a 95, how many miles does it have on it?
106.
And it purrs like a kitten.
It doesn't even smoke.
Doesn't smoke, doesn't do nothing
AC
crazy.
Even works.
So anyhow, see, the guy does have another one, so he did take off some of the parts, but as you can see right here, the quarter panel has been pushed in, a bit. So it definitely needed some body work. The lower control arm and a little bent stuff over here, but the whole front of it's pretty straight other than the door
and the fender.
And the fender, but he kept the hood, he kept the headlights, and now Dave has...
That's kind of sad he kept the hood, because the hood was clean.
Yeah. But yeah, so this thing is kind of an unmolested, like, spring chicken, and
yeah, he just had Mitsubishi do the timing belt 6,000 miles ago on the clutch, and the guy was just like gonna keep it forever, and then some drunk lady didn't have that in mind for him, so
gave him the old tappy.
Gave him a good old side swipe.
So yeah, this is gonna be David's project for, I don't know, what day is it? So it is the 20th. David's like, oh, it's gonna be one night
to drop it.
To drop it.
One night to put it in.
So he thinks in 2 days he's gonna have that one over there running and driving, tearing up the streets.
Probably not tearing up the streets. I don't know about that, but,
One of like when I was in high school, like I would just like shit over these things. I feel like everybody kind of had those random cars that you get into. Like at first I wanted like a Nissan Maxima, and then I don't know. Then I really wanted one of these things. I wanted one of these things for like the biggest time. So I'm pretty excited to see this thing come together. I'm working on my own super stuff, so I don't really need the lift. So David's take a couple days and mess with that. I'm gonna be messing with some other stuff with here, and some house stuff. The baby is coming in 8 days supposedly. That's the due date. So we're getting close, but yeah. So I'll fill you guys in here in a little bit on David's progress. He's going to be making a video on it as well, probably more in depth, and I'll just be kind of poking in on him here and there. David's trying. So what's how much progress have you made?
Pretty much everything's been done except for the steering and the wiring.
So basically what you're doing is you're just dropping the subframe. Yes. And you're just like dropping it out of here, scooting it to the side, pulling the other one in, dropping the subframe out of it, scooting it to the side, and then like dropping it in and like turning the key.
Pretty much. There's
So
a bunch of like plugging and stuff.
With like tons of plugs and nuts and bolts and randomness and.
So pretty much all it's holding this on is the struts.
Well, and that bolt right there.
Oh, I did miss a bolt.
Yeah, this thing would be hanging if it wasn't.
No, it's pretty much hanging. Like.
Well, and I'm just chilling underneath it. Yeah, there's 2 bolts right there. So those are the ones. So he's got these undone. Got the drive shaft unhooked, exhaust.
Yeah.
Like the radiator, condenser. I think you still need to do intercooler pipes, or those will drop down with it.
No, these will drop down. I already undid the other side because it goes through the body.
Dave's making a movie. So Dave, how close are you?
I'm just wiring and probably the ECU plug.
Are you just pulling the whole harness from outside of the cab, or?
Well, the ECU goes inside, so I need to undo it.
Okay. So you're just gonna leave the wiring on the actual engine, though.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, he's got it all disconnected. It's pretty much sitting on the lift right now. Everything's unbolted, and now he's just like worrying about going through like the meticulous process of disconnecting all the random like wiring and plugs and stuff. And I don't know if you've ever actually worked on one of these before either. So.
Who?
You.
Yeah.
Oh. Why? Whose?
Ex-girlfriend.
Ooh. Ooh. So that's all you were doing then.
Yeah, working. But hers was on a twin turbo. It was a piece of shit.
David. Dave, did you get it done?
I don't know.
So this thing is like bigger than an LS1. I think it's bigger than a 5.0 Coyote swap. No, probably not that big, but.
It's like all the just 6-speed tranny and.
I mean, the engine's big though. Like holy.
Not really, the engine.
Them
ends right here.
And then turbos though.
Holy crap.
Them huge, gigantic turbos on there. Holy. These things are never gonna spool.
Oh yeah.
Never gonna spool, Dave. Well, I'm glad we got it out.
Yeah.
Took us all night, but you know, there was a couple times when we were, you know, we didn't want to continue working, but we pushed through and we got it done. All right, so David got the whole engine out of it last night, and then pressure washed it. Kind of has it stuffed on the side of the shop. I'm working on super stuff, but yeah, David's getting ready to pull the diff on this thing, and then
The brakes.
diff and the brakes. Why do you want to keep the diff out of this one?
Well, because the other car was kind of like raped, and like the brakes are like, these are like supposedly new, and kind of look, they're just rusty.
They got a lip. Yeah, they don't really have a lip on them.
The guy's like, he has receipts that just did it like.
These look like Z32 brakes.
They probably are.
They're probably a lot more rare though. They're Sumitomo.
Yeah, I think that's Brembo.
Why do you say this car was raped though?
No, the other one was.
The other one was
And
raped.
the calipers are all like
Because it had
red and stuff.
Oh, it had stickers and.
Well, it has like that three.
But this
whatever.
diff looks all like rusty looking, kind of.
Well, it's fine. It's like.
It's rusty.
It's probably never been launched.
Yeah. Well, that diff.
That one's like blown up and like.
Yeah. So do you think these CVs are good, or you?
No, I have to buy new axles.
Why? Did you try putting it back in there?
No, it's not. No, because like.
Are the other ones good?
Well, the other ones are like, I'm just gonna buy new ones.
I was gonna say, if on the other one, I would just pull the axles so it doesn't do that.
Well,
And then you could use them in here.
I'm going to pull the nut. But usually the axles won't travel farther than the lower control arm will like travel. So the axles won't pop. Usually don't pop out of the cups. But this one they did.
You look like an engine importer, David. Pressure washing engines and shit.
Look at that AC compressor. Look how nice that looks.
It does look a lot better than it did.
Look at that turbo.
That thing's huge.
It looks brand new.
It's huge, David. So yeah, Dave's gonna continue working on this this stuff. He's getting his little video going right here. So if you want to watch a David version of this, that's available on his channel. And I'm gonna be, I'm doing that separate. So, Dave, what's going on here?
I don't know. What were you doing?
Oh, I was moving stuff, moving house stuff.
You gotta steer the front. Oh no, I gotta steer the back. No,
I think
you can lift it from the front. You just push the front over. It cracks, man, because it's back. Just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Looks like wheel isn't on.
Hold on. That's fine.
So yeah, David got this thing pretty much stripped. He got the dash out of it because the other dash is.
What are you doing? Jack the front. No,
the other dash is like really cracked big time, so he's just using this dash out of that one.
No, but if you move the front, it's not going to crack. It does.
He's using tires to like roll it. I don't know what's going on here. So David pulled in the actual one that's getting the swap, and hey, are you gonna get this thing done tonight? Why?
I'll probably get a lot of it done, but
go to like maybe out of here. Well, as long as you're okay with a bunch of overspray on it, because I'm getting ready to paint some super stuff.
That's plenty of like dirt.
It's got a protective layer of dirt on it. Huh? So it's kind of starting to look like a friggin' 3000 GT. Like, I don't know what this is called. So anyhow, David got he pressure washed the engine bay of this thing. He's got the 2 shells outside. I've been gone, been doing some house stuff, moved some stuff into the basement of the house, and looking for couches and furniture and other stuff like that. David's been here, just ruining the shop.
Oh yeah.
With all the stuff, but yeah, you can see there's the wrecked one. Here's the good one, you know, the good one, but
the better than wrecked one.
The better than wrecked, yeah. But man, I just can't believe how ugly that dash is. That's terrible. But yeah, so David is getting ready to pull this thing back in, and then he's gonna stuff the good engine in there. This is the engine out of it. This is the one with the rod knock, and and then he bought another one. There's one sitting elsewhere that has basically it's a 5-speed and needs a transfer case. So he's gonna use this thing and swap in the 6-speed and do like so he's gonna have like.
The plan was this was supposed to be a 5-speed, and I was just gonna put a transfer case in it. But that guy didn't know it was a 6-speed.
So yeah, David was initially, this was supposed to be a 5-speed, and then that other car needs, I don't know. David's a 3000 GT king now, but
don't say that. Don't say that.
But yeah, so this is it's getting ready to come back in, and then he's gonna stuff the engine in it tonight, hopefully, and it'll be running by the end of the night, right?
Probably not by the end of the night.
Probably not. I don't know.
I need to go home. And I need to finish some stuff up because they're charging my AC tomorrow.
Ooh. You better hurry up, David.
What?
The leakage?
Hey, Jesse, what are you doing?
That's the old stuff.
Oh, nothing. Just watching your video.
Are you?
Yeah. How'd you get this out?
David, where's your time lapse so we could see how much Jesse's been standing around for the past? He's got the gloves on. He's got the standing around gloves on.
I've been helping.
Yeah, he helped.
So you helped David, but not me.
How am I going to help you wash your car? Like, oh yeah, that spot, right?
Trevor's
Get that one.
Trevor's like sanding Supra 2058, washing Saab.
Yeah, that's
How
fine.
am I supposed to help
No,
you?
so hey David, could I take one of these turbos and put it on my GoPed?
Oh, fuck.
Dude, that's too big for your GoPro.
It would spool.
Dude, those are the same as Jay-Z's. Go get a stock Jay-Z
That's
turbo.
way smaller than a Jay-Z
No,
turbo.
2J.
No,
This thing
way
is
smaller.
tiny.
That is way
It
smaller.
looks like a TDI turbo.
Yeah, that's way small.
It's little bitty.
It's a KO3 or something.
KO4.
It's a TDO4.
Yeah.
But it's like a little, I don't know what it is.
Is there 2 of, where's the other one?
This is a 1J stock wheel.
That's,
A
yeah,
1J.
yeah, and look
It's a
how,
bigger-
look how
it's bigger.
huge that is.
The 2Js are smaller because it's dual turbo.
Look how huge that is. Jay-Z versus that.
Yeah, but
That's
this
a-
is a
that's-
single one. Go get it. Yeah, I know you have twins.
Well, yeah, but they're like in a big old pile. So David's getting ready to throw this thing back together. He was trying to like change the clutch and do it, but because he thought this one had like an ACT clutch in it,
That doesn't, so.
and it didn't. But he was like and I was like, Dave, just put it together, because it worked.
No, right.
But now it's gonna work again. Oh, did you poo right there?
That's the axle.
Jeez.
See, that's why I pulled those.
I'm getting
axles.
text messages off of the Kijiji. Yeah, so David's getting, they're doing that. I'm gonna start working on the Super again. maybe.
Holy! You're gonna work on it something? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess kind of update. It's been about 2 weeks since I filmed that initial segment, you know, uninstalling the hot air intake on this. I am getting a little bit better. I think about 2 miles a gallon more. I was averaging about 18, 16, 18. Now I'm closer to 20. About the same driving style and everything. So I'm pretty stoked on that. One other quick little thing, that I was on that Saab Facebook group. Somebody posted that like these WeatherTech mats out of, I think, like a 2011 Buick Regal fit. And then I got on eBay, and then there's a used set on there that was used for like 3 months or something, and it was like a little less than half price for a used set. So anyhow, I bought them. I lost the passenger one. I don't know. I mean, it came with it. It came in the box. That's the original box right there. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had it under here, over here, or I don't know. Maybe David used it as like a drain pan or something. But anyhow, I'm going to install them. I tried to install in the driver one day real quick, and it kind of fit kind of weird. And maybe the guy who posted that in the Saab group like bought them, and then it was like, hey, you know, and then hoping that somebody would get on eBay and buy them. Anyhow, but they kind of fit in there a little bit, but I'll show you. So I installed the front one. It's definitely doesn't fit over here as nice as I would like it to. It doesn't fit these little pegs, like the little factory pegs they're supposed to kind of sit on, and it works well over here in this little hump, as long as it doesn't really get in the way of like pushing the clutch pedal. But yeah, I mean, you can see it's close, but I mean, there's a gap right here, and that doesn't kind of fit. I don't know, maybe after it sits out in the sun and gets hot, I'll try them in there for about a week or so. But kind of bummed. The ones in the rear, they get close, but same thing. It's like some extra wrinkly stuff here in the center. I was pretty excited about having the one in the rear, you know, because kid and all that stuff, didn't want everything getting all dirty. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that too. Another quick little thing. Before the end of the video, I wanted to get this installed. This is the transmission mount, and so when I first started driving it, it kind of started leaking a little bit, and I was like, what's that like oil that is like leaking? Anyhow, it's the transmission mount. They're like the oil filled deals. But yeah, so driving this thing around a little bit more, the clutch did slip in like 4th, 5th, and 6th gear under like really hard, like, you know, load. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up having to replace the clutch in this thing shortly. Not too terribly soon, as long as I don't drive it too crazy. But yeah, so definitely need to do a clutch in it eventually. So the kind of the plan is replace that motor mount, do like an upgraded clutch, maybe a downpipe, and then like a stage 1 tune at the same time. See if I could get all that stuff kind of negotiated, but it's definitely not in the funds right now to be doing that type of stuff. But hopefully shortly. Anyhow, that was just a little update. So, and I also installed the car seat in the middle. A lot of you guys in the video where me and Jamie just kind of threw in the one in her car. We mounted on the passenger side, and a lot of you guys were like, hey, throw it in the center, you know, because if you get in a side impact, then in the middle, you know, that's the least likely to be affected. So we went ahead and we changed hers to the middle, and then we installed this one like 2 days ago in here. As you guys are watching this video, should be the 26th of June. She is technically due on June 28th, which I guess like not that many kids are actually born on their actual due date. They're either before or after. But yeah, so we're hoping the little girl comes here shortly. Everybody's excited to meet her. Hopefully you guys are as excited as we are to meet her as well. Pretty stoked on having a kid. I mean, I'm kind of scared and everything at the same time, but should be moving to the house mid-July as well. I talked about that a little bit on the live stream, but I did a little Instagram live stream rather. I'm working on Super Bumper over there. That's gonna be its own little thing. But again, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated on David's little project. He was gonna put it in tonight, but had some other stuff to do. So that'll be another video. That thing should be getting out of the shop here shortly. If I can't find these, you know, figure out where that other mat is, and it doesn't end up working, I'm gonna have some WeatherTech Buick Regal mats for sale shortly. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you. I don't know. I've been doing like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday thing. Maybe like Monday Thursday, Saturday is what I don't know. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later this week.